Steve,
Yes.
it's great to see you at the Tech Show
Nice,
Paris.
nice to see you
It's
again.
the second time we've met with ST Digital. We met with you last year
Yeah.
and interviewed Anthony about the vision of the company. You've got some exciting updates to tell us.
We have two announcements for that. We are the first data centers in Africa, cloud provider to buy GPU. So we play a role in AI by
Yeah.
providing infrastructure. This second announcement of Ivory Coast, we want to go ahead and we will open in the February 2026 our third data center, Sovereign in Gabon, Libreville.
So this obviously demonstrates that you're having some tremendous growth within your business
Yes.
in terms of expansion. What's the future look like for you? Like what's your ambition?
That's a good question because the reality is that in the world you have 3% of data centers in Africa.
Yeah.
So whatever you want, they need more.
Yeah.
Okay. But we know that energy is a problem. We face up some problem of regulation. So I think the future must be built with the authority,
Yes.
must be built with energy provider,
Yes.
and must be built with the population because we have to prove that
Yeah.
it's possible.
Yes.
Sky is not the limit, your mind is. So this is our credo, and the future is look like open other data centers, but with our community and my community. I put regulatory, government, startups,
Yeah.
and so on.
I've also noticed that there seems to be more staff from ST Digital this year. Like, have you been hiring? Have you been growing
Yeah.
the team?
Last year when you interviewed Anthony Same, we were 62, and now we are 135.
That's brilliant. And if we look at the conference, if we look at what's going on today, it's been a fantastic day today.
Yeah.
I've noticed that your stand has been really busy. Every time I've come over, there's been so many people over there. What are you seeing coming out of the conference? Like, what do you think the major trend is in the industry right now?
I think I wonder. I assist a conference early today, and we are talking about cooling.
Yeah.
Cooling is another way to see infrastructure.
Yeah.
So the guy said me that I'm already the past. So
Yeah.
So I think the trend will be for AI since 2
AI.
years from now.
Yes.
But the technology between there is cooling, like waterproofing cooling, and so on. So yeah, the money is changed.
Are there any other conferences that you're attending to be aware of, like over the next year?
From now, we will be concentrated in this kind of show. Tech show is really focused
Yes.
on data center. We have another show that we like very much, which is next week, AfricaCom.
Okay.
In South Africa, because
Yes.
we talk about telecom, and in data center you have a part of telecom.
Yes.
You have GTEx, who is already
Yeah.
GTEx Africa,
Yeah.
was already centralizing and with Africa, and Tech Show is one of the. I think we will be there for 5 years, 6 years.
That's
Last year we found a good customer from now, SpaceX.
Fantastic.
So SpaceX have,
That's
SpaceX has a company called Starlink.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know Starlink.
Yes.
And Starlink is about to give LEO,
Yeah.
low orbit,
Yeah.
satellite by satellite populations, and we will be the hub of
Yeah.
SpaceX in
Wow.
West Africa.
Carlos, it's great to see you at the Tech Show Paris.
Thank you very much. Great to see you, Will.
And could you tell me a bit about your business, a bit more of an overview in terms of what you do?
So, Monreal Associates, it's our recruitment agency. We're like a middle-sized company that was born in 1978 in the UK for SAP recruitment. And then we evolved through different markets. We opened the German market, the Italian market, the Spanish market, and mostly the French market, which has become our main market, where we have more than half of our business. Oh, and actually our managers, they tend to be French, even if we're based in Barcelona and in London. And so what we do is tailor-made recruitment solutions on two variables, on two ways. One is hiring the people to be hired, finding the people to be hired by the client. And what we also do mainly in France is contracting. That in the UK you're really used to that, but it's true that outside of the UK it's not so common to find freelancers or people that have a company or they're independent. And we find them, and then we make a contract with them and a contract with the client, so we can provide highly experienced experts to the needs of the people of our clients, to the needs of our clients, that they have they can be the exact person they're looking, and very adapted to the time and needs of the client.
And in terms of the clients that you work with, are you helping them on the technical side? Are you helping them on the non-technical, or is it a mixture?
Actually, it's a mixture. We're an IT recruitment agency, so everything is related to tech. But it's true that we all know that in tech there are a lot of functional roles. I mean, there are a lot of roles that they work with tech, but they're not technical roles. So we also cover those roles, but always related with tech or with, for example, me, I have a consultant in a big logistics company that he's a purchase consultant, but he's purchasing IT solutions. So actually, it's always related to tech.
Fantastic. And if we look at the show or the industry as a whole, what do you think like the one big trend is for 2025?
For sure, I mean, I do not need to say it, it's AI. Everybody is talking about. It's like the new thing. Everybody is making speech about it. But also, I think there might be another trend that I don't think it's necessarily a trend, but maybe with some incidents we've been having lately and the geopolitics of the world, and it's really related to this show. Maybe some moving to open source solutions.
And if you had to sum up the conference in one word, what would that word be?
Progress.
Would you say that a big challenge that you're seeing in general for customers is just being able to hire people quick enough?
That's it. That's a big challenge, because sometimes it happens to them that, for example, they can have someone that has a sickness, something that will last more than a couple of days or than a week, and it's a capital role that they absolutely need. They're doing a migration, or they're doing something that they cannot postpone. And this thing of, to me, in general, I end work on Fridays at 5 p.m. But if a good client calls me at 5 p.m. and he tells me I have an emergency, I need someone by Monday morning, be sure that I will stay until the night calling people of my network, and I will find someone for Monday.
That's brilliant.
That's something that
it gives people peace of mind that they've got someone to come to when they're either in an emergency or perhaps they're planning. They're forecasting for next year.
Because the problem and the situation of the clients is my problem. So I assume it as if it was mine, and I commit to the client in a way that bigger structures, they will not commit.
So you've got a really interesting challenge at the event, which is it's called the 48-hour challenge. Can you tell me a bit more about what that is?
So that we are fast. We're not the ones that receive a need from a client and wait 1, 2, 3 days, but we start straight ahead. And so we're challenging everybody that comes to our stand to submit a role to us. Okay, I need a contractor that he's a system engineer specialized in Linux or whatever, and we commit to deliver a candidate that's accurate in less than 48 hours. And so I invite everybody to come to our stand and to participate in the challenge. It's been a real pleasure. Thank you.
we're at the Tech Show Paris, and I'm here with Odin from DataScoot. Could you tell me a bit more about the business? What is DataScoot?
DataScoot provide our customers a web app to be able to find the most accurate and relevant open data for their business. And especially, we can monitor open data. So if there is a topic of interest, you can tell us, and we will regularly scan the new or updated documents to be sure you don't miss any relevant information for your business.
And what types of businesses can benefit from this?
Many businesses, but especially some huge data consumers, such as insurance companies or companies that want data about real estate, energy, which are all areas where open data is very rich.
And how are you storing the data?
We are downloading the open data worldwide and storing it in the cloud. So our AI agents are able to be very efficient and quick to find the answer you need in our database.
And in terms of the market as a whole, when it comes to open data, is it a competitive market? Are you quite a new company within this space? Like, what's the overall landscape look like?
Yeah. There's already some tools that are able to find interesting things using open data, but most of them are not specialized, and most of them don't have no value monitoring the open data. They are able to help you find something that exists, but if it doesn't exist yet, you will miss it a few weeks or months after.
So what would you say your brand USP is? Like, what's the thing that defines you from other open data companies? What makes you special?
It's the efficiency and exhaustivity of the data you will be able to find.
Fantastic. And in terms of territories, can anyone in any country access your technology?
Sure. We are not limited by the countries. And we need to know that our tool is not very sensitive to the language. So you can write a request in German and find a very relevant Japanese database, which will be useful for you.
And are you using artificial intelligence as part of what you're doing?
The idea is that we use the power of artificial intelligence, but we limit its ability to invent things by the constraint of using only open data as a source.
Got it. So you're reducing hallucinations, for example.
Sure.
Yeah. If there's one word that could define this conference, what would it be?
Efficiency.
Efficiency.
Chez Dell Technologies, je m'occupe de toute la partie DevOps Cloud et notamment de plus en plus sur la partie IA parce que ces deux mondes sont très liés. En tout cas, il y a beaucoup d'architectures applicatives qui font appel à l'un et à l'autre. Donc du coup, je suis un peu transverse sur ces sujets-là.